Welcome back to Avalon and Ninth. Please make sure to subscribe, like, comment, hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am here with another plan with me. This is actually a rewind spread. Whoa. So one of my goals this year is to not let any weeks lapse in this planner. This is my main planner. This is the things that I put everything in. That means all of my, the stuff that I want to share business-wise, school, activities, anything that we did. This is my catch-all planner. So this is kind of technically a weekend spread because this is going to span January 11th through the 17th. And then I do plan on going back to do my New Year's spread here in the next couple of weeks and then keep on trucking along. So one of the things that I really didn't like doing last year was filming on the Saturday of the week that this week was in, and then kind of having to somewhat guess what was going to be happening on Sunday. Most of the time it worked out well, but a lot of the times it didn't too. Or I left important things out, and it felt kind of like just guessing what was going to happen in hopes that you guys enjoyed it. And I really don't like that. So I'm thinking for this one that it's going to be a constant rewind spread. And I have a few things I'm like juggling around to figure out what I want to do. Whether I want to like do some talk through spreads where I'm not really putting any plans down, but I am talking about maybe what's going on that week or anything. I don't know yet. I don't know. But I do want to be a little bit more accurate for my Sundays. So I don't know what's going on. But I really do love showcasing like the character stickers I use. So I did think, well, maybe I'll just pre-plan the entire week out, and then at the end I'll show everything. But then it would still be, not quite a voiceover that I like doing. It's such confusing when you're trying to evolve and figure things out, for things that didn't work from the year before and whatnot. So I'm not entirely sure how things are going to go. And of course, dogs are barking today and kids are going to run up the stairs and all that fun stuff. So we'll see. I have yet to film January 18th through the 24th. So I may do that. I may just constantly make them rewind spreads. So anyways, let's move on to Monday. So this kit is from my shop. It is not an exclusive art kit, but I absolutely adore the colors in this, and it is in my shop. I did say that. Yes. I'm going to repeat myself probably 500 times because I'm trying to figure out how to do everything again. But we did have school on Monday, and I used a little sticker from Joy of Planning. Obviously, my full box goes next. And then for work, I needed to answer some emails. So we have definitely been getting a lot more emails. So I've been putting it on my daily to-do list to check emails to ensure that I'm not missing out on anybody. Used a little sticker there from the Coffee Monsters Co., and then put down one of the doodle third boxes to mark that I have a supply order that I had to do. So New Year, all of those things, had to order lots of supplies. Marked that with a sticker from paper and thread. And then I added this half box with the grid pattern in, and then the appointment label down below to mark that we had Taekwondo for all of the boys that evening. And then I have my scripts here because it was a cutting day and a printing day. And so I am going to start doing a lot of things. I am going to channel Randy from Planner Pixie Co. I'm going to channel her style of always having like the scripts out and everything, because I don't always like to write, especially if I'm going to do like a mass filming day of things, not always loving to write everything down. And I absolutely adore our custom scripts. And so I feel this is a way that I can bring in some different fonts. So if I get my act together like she does, I mean, she says she doesn't have it, but let's be real, she has it together. and have it, I can showcase different fonts for that week and do them all on one sheet. This is one of my favorite fonts. This is font number 5 in the shop right now. I am going to be updating the font list because I do think that 35 fonts is quite a bit going on, and I did notice the past couple of months that there are definitely fonts that are not being used at all. So yeah, Tuesday, I start with my full box. We did have school that day. That's another sticker from Joy of Planning. It was another cutting day. Marked that with a sticker from Pumpkin Paper Co. We have a lot of cutting days coming up. That is what is really filling up my days, and that's really what filled up my days this last week was lots of cutting. And it's really hard to figure out what to share with everybody when really all I did for 6, 7, 8 hours was cut. I could tell you what I had playing on my computer, that's for sure, because I always watch something when I'm cutting. But 2 of the boys had Taekwondo that evening, and then I came home and I was done. Early to bed, like I'm just exhausted. I'm trying to think of what. No, that happened. Okay, sorry, I was just looking ahead. Moving on to Wednesday, full box at the bottom like I always do. Another school day sticker from Joy of Planning, and my trusty dusty glitter headers. I love using glitter headers so much. I should probably start to transition and use some of the pattern headers because they're so gorgeous as well. But literally, I give you guys so many stickers that you could use the same kit for 2 weeks in a row. And in fact, some days I probably should not use a full box because I have so much going on and the full box takes up so much stuff. So really, you could slice the washi in half and you could have 2 weeks worth of washi. 1 week you could use glitter headers. Next week you could use patterned headers. We've got 2 weeks of date covers, so many functional stickers. Like I should do that 1 week. I really should. Or 2 weeks. 1 kit, 2 weeks. There we go. So, like I said, on Wednesday was another cutting day. Used the sticker from Pumpkin Paper Co. Little Miss had her dance that evening marked with the Coffee Monsters Co. And we got there early, and the night before, my tire pressure monitor had come on saying I had low tire pressure. I was like, oh my gosh, but we had storms coming in, and the barometric pressure got weird. Anyways, we got there too early because I didn't have my times correct. And so I was able to run over and get my tire pressure checked. And of course it was low. So we got that. And then, my warning label or my warning light went off. So thank you. And then all of the boys, well, not all of the boys, 2 of the boys had Taekwondo that evening. Moving on to Thursday, full box up at the top. How gorgeous is that full box, you guys? Oh my gosh. These colors are so pretty. I am loving all the shades of blue. It is so pretty. And this is perfect for winter time to give you just pops of blues, but keep to that wintry-esque cold feeling going on, because when you think of cold you think of blue because you're shivering. Okay, anyways, I'm just in love with this kit. I'm really glad that I chose it for this week, because it was also a cold week that week. So let's be honest. School day that day, and it was another cutting day. So my children's schoolroom, and I'll probably say this 500 times this year, is right outside of my office area. And when it's time for cutting, we have headphones that they can put on. They're not quite noise canceling headphones. I wish they were. But they're not, but they work for them so that the sound is a lot more muffled from the cutting machines. And that's what they do. And they do their school, and then when they need help, they are like, hey, Mom, I need help. And I run over there and I do what I need to do and get them set up with their next task. And then if any discussions need to happen. So it works really, really well that I'm able to do some cutting and all that stuff. That evening, kids had, or Little Miss had dance. And then I went ahead and I put the Coffee Monsters Co. there, but I put some deco there because, and I'm looking at my other planner. Yeah, we opted not to go to Taekwondo that night, and I don't remember why. There was something that happened, but I didn't write it down, which is why I ended up putting deco there, because I didn't have anything else to talk about, because it was just a cutting day. Friday was another school day, followed by beautiful, beautiful full box. And another, really honestly, Friday was just full of printing and cutting, and I adore these full box with the grid inside. Oh my gosh, I'm so ecstatic for them. So I just went ahead and I layered my cutting day and my printing day, and then I pulled out a little laptop sticker that I got from Lil Somethings this last, what was it, November that I got it, I want to say. But I used that just to kind of just add something in there. I was going to put, one sticker for cutting and one for printing, but I was like, no, they both utilize the, computers. This works, and it's a little, their little, one of their little characters sleeping on the laptop, which I think is just absolutely adorable. And then I needed to work on paying some bills, so I just went ahead and I put a payday sticker down, even though our payday was just a little bit earlier than that. And then to mark that I needed to also pay some bills. Moving on to Saturday, full box down at the bottom. This weekend was jam packed with stuff to do. So much stuff going on. A finished cutting, first and foremost. There's my squeaky chair. Finished cutting, which was great. And then we worked on picking up the house, because we didn't get to it on Friday, which picking up the house, I did have to run to the post office, and this was the day. So I have a thing about the post office. So I had gone to the post office on Friday, and they didn't have my package. Well, they had my package, but they left the thing. I had to go over there to pick up a package, and the dude was like, we can't pick up your package. Like, I can't go back there. And I'm like, and we had a huge line, and his manager, he kept calling for his manager to come up and help him, and his manager would not come up and help him. So the line, we were like, hey, we'll just wait till the lobby empties, and then that way you can take a couple of our names and go get everything. Like, he was like, no. I was like, you know what? He's like, fine, I'll go back there, and if I get written up, I get written up. Jeez, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, dude, first off, calm down. Second, I'm complaining about your manager because this is not okay. This is not okay. If you have customers here with actual slips of paper saying that they have packages to pick up, that's what you go do. Like, you have cameras up here. Nobody's going to jump over the front counter, Or, better yet, why don't you make everybody wait in the lobby, lock the door, go back there and get everybody's stuff? Like, we're all very understanding people. It was awful. Anyways, post office run, courtesy of Fox and Cactus. We did have a dance battle that night, so joy of planning. I did have to do a brainstorm session for upcoming kits, which I'm super excited about the next ones. Creative juices sometimes don't get flowing, and then sometimes I can't stop the flow, and it's just amazing. And then I jumped into the bath and I was reading that night. So I marked a sticker with, or marked that with the Coffee Monsters Co. On to Sunday, had to do a lot of errands. So we've had a garbage disposal issue going on for quite a while, and it just finally was to the point that I had to get it done. My son has been working hard and has asked to get some fish. So we had to run to Home Depot, had to run to PetSmart, and then because we were over in that area, I went to Michael's to pick up some more washi holders because I was running out of room of the ones that I have, and grabbed a few more of those, put down the full box, and then I had to run to Walmart, and Walmart was just getting everything for school for the next couple of weeks for science experiments. And yes, I had to replace garbage disposal. Absolutely insanity. It was absolutely disgusting. So basically what happened is a gasket, well, one gasket that I could see failed on us and completely stripped, so it was leaking water everywhere, and we would just have a bucket under there. And then the where you're supposed to seal it didn't seal correctly and was leaking water from there as well. So we had two areas that water was coming through at, and it was just nasty. So I just went and bought a new garbage disposal, marked that with a sticker from Happy Dia, and it says fixed, because yes. And then because I was already there, our kitchen sink faucet was leaking, and decided to just replace that. So use that from Planner Studio. And then I had to work on some designing going on there and used a sticker from Paper and Thread. And then moving on to the sidebar, the thing that I continue to struggle with, still, you guys, still struggle with this every day, every week, not every day, every week. Every time I go to plan, the sidebar kicks my butt. Kicks it. That's all I'm going to say. So I do put that full box down at the bottom. And I did put a no spend thing here. I was good this week and did not do any spending on any stickers. In fact, I really don't need to do any spending on any stickers for quite some time. And so I'm going to really, really, really hone that in. We have a lot of things going into play this year. And so any little bits that I can save, I'm going to work on doing that. That doesn't mean I'm going to be perfect. I will probably still buy stickers because I love stickers, and I have my subscriptions every month that I get. So, and I'm not ready to let those go just yet. But anyways, moving on, I just was like, what am I going to put here? So let's just put the workity work. And literally, you guys, this is what I did every day this last week. Cutting, and design. I think that was 6 cuttings. 6 cuttings and 1 design. And then I went ahead and there was nothing else for me to put in the sidebar. And I was like, this deco is so beautiful. Let's put some of this deco around here and just add to it. And it's so pretty, so pretty. So that is what I have for you for this week. Not this week, but for January 11th through 17th. I love it, and I hope you did too. And I will see you guys next time. Okay, bye.